Hey guys, Lord here, back again with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the WWE, WWF, whatever you want to call it, Superstars Wal-Mart exclusive. Oh, jeez, Andre the Giant. This, of course, brought to us by the fine folks over at Mattel, as well as the local friend, who shall not be named for privacy reasons, much like the Doink figure we took a look at yesterday, so please check that out if you haven't already. Really appreciate it if you did. Normally I'd leave a link in the description below to his channel and or Instagram, but he don't have one of those, so tough shit. That said, very stoked to have this figure. That said, I would have liked to have gotten my hands on the Masters of WWE Eternia version of good old Andre the Giant here, along with the Bret the Hitman Hart and Sergeant Slaughter, but we won't talk about that because those were poorly advertised. So, cutting right to the chase and getting to the meat and taters of this review and taking a look-see at all Andre the Giant has to offer in terms of accessories. Comes with half a meatball? No, this is an afro. Because this figure is very interesting in the sense that you could take off his hair and swap on this hair and give him a full-blown afro look, which is quite hilarious. You can actually take his singlet off. It's a spandexy material. It's actually pretty solid stuff, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel like it's gonna rip or tear or anything like that, but he does have just like blue trunks underneath this, so you can have him with the hair and the trunks to match. And then on top of that, he does come with a pair of boots as he falls on his ass, a pair of boots to match as well, so you can swap those out instead of rocking the black boots like I have them with. But at the end of the day, Andre the Giant, to me, anyone else think he looks like a roided out David Draymond from Disturbed? Without the hair, that is. This is what Andre looks like to me, so I remember him. That, or as a Sasquatch from $6 Million Man, or Fezzik from The Princess Bride. But that's fun. You can make the two different looks for good old Andre. And then he also comes with the championship belt, which does have a connector port on the back. Not a typical, like, Masters of the Universe Origins, you know, this body type style of connection, but it does work. And no, it does not fit around his waist. I already tried. I just kind of have it slung over his shoulder when I choose to display him with it. So there is that. And that's all you get. You don't get fist hands, you don't get open hands, nothing like that, but you get a lot of plastic in the box. So much plastic. So, closer look at Andre. As far as articulation goes, if you saw my review of the Turtles of Grayskull Krang from a few weeks ago, it's the same base body as that. So he's got the double ball peg in the head. You can look up and down a little bit, tilt, rotate, all that good stuff. Shoulders go out. Perfect right angle of the body, basically. They do rotate forward and back, a little hindered by his bicep because it's so darn huge. Single jointed elbow with rotation, and then he does have the swivel in the wrist with a hinge, and the goofy looking thumbs up hands. You did a good job. I don't know how to do an Andre voice. Kind of basing it off Princess Bride or the Young Rock Show, which, by the way, if you haven't seen the Young Rock Show, it's not bad. It's alright. If you like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, that is. That said, of course, Andre the Giant was an actor portraying him, because he's long gone. He died a long time ago. Either way, he does have a waist twist. You're gonna have to line up the singlet when you use that, but it does kind of hide the cut down here at the waist, so that's cool. He does have T-jointed hips. That'll kick out as far as the soft goods will allow. They do kind of get caught in the gaps of his hip joints there, but it does kind of help keep things nice and solid, so that's kind of cool. He can kick forward. Whoa. forward and back a little bit there. A little bit of rotation up there as well. Single jointed knee with rotation. And then he has a boot cut with a hinge in the foot. And a rocker. Then he has peg holes at the bottom of the feet if you want to put him on a stance so he doesn't fall on his ass like mine did. But that's Andre in a nutshell. He is freaking cool, man. I like this figure a lot. I don't know if he's my favorite. It's a toss-up between him and Doink the Clown for me right now. I know that's kind of odd to say, but again, like Doink the Clown we took a look at yesterday, Andre the Giant is a character, at least from WWE, WWF anyways, I got more familiar with as I watched Glenn Webb's reviews. So, you know, shout out to him for all the work he's done, or did, I should say. And, yeah, man. What can I say? I do what I do because guys like that kind of paved the way for knuckleheads like me. So, I've got to give props when they're due. That said, before I wrap this thing up, like the other two wrestling figures I looked at, I'm trying to keep these short and sweet because I don't know jack shit about wrestling. Let's bring in our two regulars. The Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus and the infamous Elephant Spawn, who of course is taller. Because while Andre is a giant, he is still in Masters of the Universe Origins scale. So yeah. With that being said, I think it is time now that we move right along and wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, while I may have preferred the Masters of WWE Eternia version of good old Andre the Giant here, while this figure isn't necessarily filling that void in my collection for me, I have to say I'm very happy to have this figure as a part of my, whatchamacallit, wrestling figures that utilize Masters of the Universe Origins parts collection. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that, because at the end of the day, Andre the Giant here is a very iconic character from the WWF days, and that's what I like most about wrestling, more so than the actual sport of wrestling itself. I like a good character, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that at some point we see characters like Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik, so we can make you humble and fuck your ass in this line at some point in the near to distant future, because old school wrestling characters are fun. New school wrestling characters all look the same to me. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Till next time, I'll catch you guys later.